After Hulk was supposedly killed, the government decided to take his body apart to figure out how he worked. They used an adamantium scalpel to cut through him, even separating his heart into two pieces. His body was then divided between different jars. His spine was kept separately, while his head was left staring at the scientists who were studying him. But then, something impossible happened. In the middle of the night, Hulk's heart suddenly started beating again. A scientist was assigned to figure out exactly how Hulk could regenerate. He would even stand in front of Hulk's head and talk to him, trying to understand why each body part didn't simply grow into a completely new Hulk. The scientists believed that if they understood Hulk's limit, they could eventually learn how to control them. Soon, the government planned to send Hulk's body parts to different laboratories for even more brutal experiments. They wanted to study everything, from his cells and bones to his eyes and his ability to heal. Their goal wasn't just to understand Hulk, they wanted to turn what they learned into a weapon. But they had made one huge mistake. They assumed Hulk was still helpless. Suddenly, the hand sitting on a laboratory table moved and snapped its fingers. Every jar in the room shattered at once. Hulk's body parts began crawling across the floor, pulling themselves together piece by piece. The scientist tried to escape, but it was already too late. The pieces of Hulk surrounded him and began rebuilding the monster right in front of him. When Hulk finally stood up, he grabbed the chair the scientist had been sitting in. He told the scientist that he wanted to learn the rules of Hulk's body. Now he was about to learn what happens when you break those rules. A few hours later, Hulk emerged from a mountain in New Mexico. But when the sun came up, Banner returned and had to take control of his body again. Banner was left sitting in the dirt, completely shaken, because this time, Hulk hadn't just escaped, he had taken a life. And somewhere in the darkness, something seemed to be enjoying every second of it.